In 2026, one of the most important decisions you will make is not about money, career, or status. It is about who you allow close to you. Because your friends are not just people you spend time with, they are people who shape your mindset, your habits, your confidence, and ultimately your destiny. Look closely at your life today. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you dream, and even the way you doubt yourself. Much of it is influenced by the people around you. Energy is contagious. Mindsets spread. And if you are surrounded by people who complain, who settle, who fear growth, you will slowly become one of them without even realizing it. In 2026, stop calling everyone friend. A true friend does not just laugh with you. A true friend pushes you forward. A true friend doesn't clap when you stay comfortable. They challenge you when you are wasting your potential. Real friends don't encourage your excuses. They expose them. Some people enter your life only to distract you. They enjoy your presence but not your progress. They love your attention but fear your growth. They will tell you to relax, to take it easy, to stop overthinking, when deep inside you know you are meant for more. In 2026, you must have the courage to walk away from such connections, even if it feels lonely at first. Loneliness with purpose is far better than company without direction. Choose friends who speak vision, not gossip. Choose friends who discuss goals, not drama. Choose friends who celebrate discipline, not laziness. When you fall, choose friends who help you stand, not those who sit with you in defeat. Your circle should make you uncomfortable in a good way. It should challenge your thinking, sharpen your focus, and raise your standards. When you win, your friends should be inspired, not jealous. When you grow, they should grow with you, not try to pull you back. Remember this, you don't rise to the level of your dreams, you fall to the level of your environment. If your environment is weak, your results will be weak. If your environment is strong, growth becomes inevitable. In 2026, protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. Say no to people who drain you. Say yes to people who demand excellence from you. Not everyone deserves access to your time, your plans, and your future. In 2026, understand this clearly. The people you surround yourself with are silently shaping who you are becoming. You may think you are moving through life on your own strength, making your own decisions, but the truth is deeper. Your environment speaks to you every day. The conversations you hear, the attitudes you absorb, the habits you witness, all of them leave a mark. Over time, that mark becomes your character. This is why choosing your friends wisely is not optional anymore. It is essential. Every human being adapts to their surroundings. If you spend time with people who complain about life, you will slowly begin to see problems everywhere. If you sit with people who avoid responsibility, you will find excuses becoming easier than action. It does not happen overnight. It happens quietly, subtly, until one day you realize your standards have dropped and your dreams feel smaller. This is not weakness, it is influence. And influence, when ignored, can destroy potential. In 2026, raise your awareness. Start listening not just to what your friends say, but to how they think. Do they talk about growth or only about comfort? Do they push forward or stay stuck in the past? Do they take ownership of their lives or blame everyone else for their situation? These patterns will eventually become yours if you remain in that environment long enough. Strong friends build strong character. They don't allow you to lie to yourself. They question your laziness. They challenge your limits. They make you uncomfortable when you settle for less than you are capable of. Their presence sharpens you, not softens you. They remind you of your responsibilities when you feel tired, and they push you to keep going when quitting feels easier. Weak environments, on the other hand, slowly drain ambition. They normalize mediocrity. They make discipline look extreme and laziness look acceptable. They mock dreams and glorify excuses. Staying in such circles might feel safe, But safety without growth is silent failure. You must also accept the hard truth. Choosing better friends may require leaving familiar ones behind. This is not arrogance, it is maturity. Not everyone can go where you are headed. Some people are meant to be part of a chapter, not the whole story. Holding on to them out of fear or guilt will only delay your progress. In 2026, choose relationships that demand more from you. Choose people who respect time, value effort, and believe in self-improvement. Choose friends who remind you of who you said you wanted to become. Because when your circle is disciplined, focused, and hungry for progress, your character will rise to match it. Your future will not be decided by luck. It will be decided by daily influence. Choose wisely. In 2026, you must stop being fooled by smiles, jokes, and familiar faces. Not everyone who feels good to be around is good for your future. Some people laugh with you today but feel uncomfortable when you start winning tomorrow. They don't openly oppose your success. Instead, they quietly discourage it. They tell you to slow down, to stop pushing so hard, to enjoy life the way it is. What they are really saying is, don't outgrow us. There are people who love your attention but fear your progress. They enjoy the version of you that is available, agreeable, and easy to influence. But the moment you begin to change, when your discipline increases, your goals become serious, and your focus sharpens, they start acting different. Suddenly, they joke about your ambition. They label your consistency as obsession. They make success sound unrealistic. This is not friendship. This is insecurity wearing a friendly face. In 2026, learn to recognize this pattern early. A true friend celebrates your growth, even when it reminds them of their own lack of effort. A false friend feels threatened by your improvement because it exposes what they are avoiding in their own life. They may not attack you directly, but they will try to pull you back emotionally. They will question your choices, doubt your plans, and subtly plant fear in your mind. Pay attention to how people react when you talk about your goals. Do they listen with interest or respond with sarcasm? Do they ask how they can support you? Or do they immediately list reasons why it won't work? These react. Ions reveal more than words ever could. Supportive friends push you forward. Insecure ones try to keep you at the same level. You must also understand that jealousy doesn't always look like anger. Sometimes it looks like indifference. Sometimes it looks like fake advice. Sometimes it looks like constant reminders of your past mistakes, so you never fully step into your future. These behaviors are dangerous because they are easy to ignore and hard to confront. Walking away from such relationships is not betrayal, it is self-respect. You are not required to shrink so others can feel comfortable. You are not responsible for protecting people from the discomfort of your growth. Your responsibility is to your potential, your future, and the life you are trying to build. In 2026, choose friends who want to see you win, even if it means you leave the old version of yourself behind. Choose people who clap when you succeed, who challenge you when you hesitate, and who remind you of your goals when distractions appear. Because real friends don't compete with your future, they contribute to it. In 2026, understand that real growth does not come from comfort, it comes from challenge, and the friends you choose will either protect your comfort or demand your growth. Many people say they want success, but very few are willing to face the pressure, discipline, and honesty that success requires. That is why most friendships are built around ease, not excellence. But if you want a different future, your circle must be different too. True friends do not always make you feel good in the moment. Sometimes they make you uncomfortable. They ask hard questions when you are avoiding the truth. Hey, call out your excuses when you try to justify laziness. They don't allow you to stay stuck in the same patterns year after year. Instead of agreeing with everything you say, they challenge your thinking and raise your standards. This kind of friendship is rare, but it is powerful. In 2026, stop confusing support with approval. Approval tells you that everything you are doing is fine. Support tells you that you are capable of more. Weak friendships protect your feelings. Strong friendships protect your future. When someone truly cares about you, they are willing to risk temporary discomfort to help you grow. They don't flatter you, they sharpen you. Look at the conversations you have daily. Are they filled with gossip, complaints, and distractions, or are they focused on ideas, improvement, and progress? Conversations are mirrors of mindset. If your circle spends more time discussing people than possibilities, you are in the wrong environment. Over time, this will dull your ambition and drain your focus. Growth-focused friends push you to act when motivation fades. They remind you of your commitments when discipline feels heavy. They don't let you quit on bad days because they know those days shape character. They understand that success is built in silence, through repetition, patience, and consistency, not through shortcuts or excuses. You must also be willing to become that kind of friend yourself. Demanding growth from others means holding yourself to a higher standard too. You cannot ask for honesty if you avoid it. You cannot expect discipline if you choose comfort. Strong circles are built when individuals commit to excellence together. In 2026, choose Fry. End these ships that stretch you mentally, emotionally, and ethically. Choose people who challenge your limits, not your confidence. Choose those who believe in long-term success, not short-term pleasure. Because when your friends demand growth, you develop resilience. When they demand honesty, you build integrity. And when they demand consistency, you build a future that is impossible to ignore. Comfort feels good, but growth changes lives. Choose the circle that forces you to rise. In 2026, you must learn one of the hardest lessons of personal growth. Sometimes walking alone is part of becoming stronger. Many people fear loneliness so much that they stay surrounded by the wrong company, even when that company is slowly destroying their focus and direction. They choose noise over clarity, comfort over progress, and familiarity over purpose. But real growth often begins the moment you step away from what is familiar and choose what is right. There will be moments when choosing better friends means having fewer friends. Your phone becomes quieter. Invitations become rare. The laughs you were used to fade away. And in that silence, doubt tries to enter your mind. It whispers that you are missing out, that you are being too serious, that life is meant to be easy. But what you are really doing is creating space. Space to think clearly, to work deeply, and to rebuild yourself without constant distraction. Loneliness with direction is not emptiness, it is preparation. It gives you time to reflect on who you are and who you want to become. It allows you to hear your own thoughts instead of being drowned out by others' opinions. In that quiet, discipline is built. Focus is strengthened. Vision becomes sharper. Many of the strongest people were shaped in seasons where they had no one to lean on but their own commitment. In 2026, do not measure your life by how busy your social circle is. Measure it by how aligned your actions are with your goals. Being surrounded by people who waste time, gossip, and complain will always feel lively, but it leads nowhere. Being alone while building skills, habits, and purpose may feel uncomfortable, but it moves you forward. Understand this clearly: not everyone who leaves your life is a loss. Some exits are necessary for growth. Some relationships end not because of hate, but because of different directions. Holding on to people who no longer match your values will only create inner conflict and slow your progress. As you grow, you will naturally attract new people. People who respect your time, understand your discipline, and share your hunger for improvement. These connections are not built on convenience, they are built on values. When the foundation is strong, even a small circle becomes powerful. In 2026, choose quality over quantity. Choose purpose over popularity. Do not fear being misunderstood for a season if it means becoming unstoppable in the long run. Walking alone for a while is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you are serious about your future. And when the right people finally walk beside you, They won't distract you from your path. They will walk with you toward it. In 2026, you must become the guardian of your own energy. Every conversation, every interaction, and every relationship either gives you strength or slowly takes it away. Many people fail not because they lack talent or opportunity. Thank you. But because they allow the wrong people constant access to their time, focus, and emotions. And over time, that drain becomes exhaustion, confusion, and loss of direction. Your energy is limited, your attention is limited, your time is limited. When you spend these valuable resources on people who constantly complain, doubt, or distract, you are investing in your own stagnation. You may not notice the damage immediately, but it accumulates. You feel less motivated, your goals feel heavier, your confidence starts to weaken. This is the cost of poor boundaries. In 2026, learn to say no without guilt. Saying no to draining relationships is saying yes to your future. You are not obligated to entertain negativity, tolerate disrespect, or explain your ambition to those who refuse to understand it. Protecting your energy is not selfish, it is survival. Without focus and clarity, even the strongest dreams collapse. Choose friends who respect your time. People who understand when you need to work, rest, or reflect. Choose friends who don't mock your discipline or question your consistency. Choose those who value growth, self-control, and progress. These people will not drain you, they will recharge you. After being around them, you feel clearer, stronger, and more motivated. Pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone. Do you feel inspired or exhausted, focused or distracted, confident or doubtful? Your emotions are signals. They reveal whether a relationship is aligned with your purpose or pulling you away from it. In 2026, stop ignoring these signals. Strong boundaries will upset some people. They may call you distant, changed, or arrogant. Let them. Growth often looks like arrogance to those who refuse to evolve. You are not here to be liked by everyone. You are here to build a life that reflects your values and potential. When you protect your energy, your thinking becomes sharper. Your decisions become clearer. Your actions become more intentional. You stop reacting to life and start directing it. This is the power of intentional relationships. In 2026, treat your energy like your future depends on it. Because it does. Surround yourself with people who push you higher, not pull you into chaos. Guard your time, guard your focus, guard your vision. The right friends will respect your boundaries, support your growth, and walk with you toward the life you are building.